Meantime, in San Francisco, hundreds of voters gathered to watch it all unfold together at the chapel in the Mission District. KRON 4's Sarah Stinson was there tonight. She joins us now live with some of their reactions. Sarah, what they have to say?
Noel, this presidential watch party was full of Kamala Harris supporters, being that she's from the Bay Area and started her political career here in San Francisco. And the crowd certainly did not hold back when former President Trump took a swipe at her. 600 people packed into the chapel in San Francisco's Mission District Tuesday night to watch the presidential debate, the first one ever between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris.
It's great being here, being amongst San Franciscans, watching it together as a crowd.
Manny Yucatel put on this watch party as well as another at his restaurant Manny's, which 200 people attended. Tickets for both sold out weeks in advance.
We want Kamala to win, and we want to be together to watch this moment happen. This is a critical moment in our politics and our democracy.
The crowd had their eyes glued to the screen as Trump and Harris duked it out on stage.
Kamala Harris, very demure, very presidential. Trump, not so much.
Give her a B or a B+.
And what do you think she could have improved upon?
The first question where she didn't start by responding to the question, but a lot of her answers are really solid.
Many times people cheered on Harris and booed Trump.
I think he responded in a typical Trump fashion. I don't know if it's going to help him with swing voters.
Many voters say they were glad the moderators did live fact-checking.
I liked it that the moderators called him out on that.
I think they let Trump ramble on to hang himself, which is fine.
While there were many fiery moments between Harris and Trump, voters say more importantly, Harris presented policies that they resonated with.
The $50,000 grants for small businesses.
Protecting women's right to choose.
While the crowd consisted of mostly Harris supporters, one man wondered how voters outside the San Francisco bubble received the debate.
I think he did come across authoritative, and I think that maybe he was speaking to people who kind of value that. So I have kind of an awareness of that there are other people who have other perspectives.
And that was supposed to be the only debate between the two before Election Day, although Harris's campaign says she wants to do another one. Trump says he'll think about it, but claims Harris wanting to do another one means that she lost this round. I'm Sarah Stinson reporting live in San Francisco. Back to you.